Hey everybody, Mad Dog Marty Sugar here, and this is Season 2 of Tuesday Night TalkDown. We are happy to be here. When I say we, I mean all of us at Big West Wrestling. It has been a rough couple of weeks since Season 1 ended. There's been a lot of stuff happening in the wrestling world, internationally and here at home. It's been very difficult for all of us. It's been really hard on me personally. I took on the mantle of promoter and mentor and grand old man of pro wrestling in the Okanagan and in this province, and it has become quite a chore, but I am not the guy to turn off his social media. I'm not the guy to ignore the people in need, whether they need help, whether they need someone to scream at, whether they need a shoulder to cry on, whether they need someone to blame for their own shortcomings. I accepted it all. And as you all know on social media, the Speaking Out movement was the wrestling version of Me Too, and it hit hard everywhere. The UK scene was decimated. AEW did some very strict punishments to a lot of people that deserve them. The WWE has, kind of hid everything right now, but things are going to come to light whether they like it or not. Even if you're a billionaire, you can't avoid this. And even if you're a guy whose shows rarely draw less than 100 people, as in me and Big West Wrestling, we got caught too. And unfortunately, someone very close to me who has been at the forefront of this movement with his own speaking out issues had 5 different people came forward and accused him of inappropriateness, and when I asked, he admitted to most of them and then didn't think what he did was wrong. And that's unacceptable. And this young man and his family were like a second family to me, and I love them more than anything, but I had to hand out discipline, and when I did, it got met with anger. And now wrestlers are leaving Big West Wrestling, and I can't and won't stop them. We all have to make our own decisions. Big West Wrestling made a code of conduct that has to be adhered to, and it wasn't. And people have been had to let go, and people decided they would rather be with the people let go than with Big West Wrestling, and that's life, and I can't deny it. As I mentioned elsewhere, wrestling is a constantly changing cast of characters. And the characters have changed, hopefully for the better. Maybe one day some of the characters will realize where they stand and fix the mistakes they've made. I personally want to apologize to any wrestler that feels I've handled this poorly. I was so emotional. I am so exhausted. I am so worn out. I'm trying to fix every fire, and I can't do it all by myself. And I apologize for trying. More on this later. Let's get to the talk down.
Shut up and sit down.
Look at this. Oh, come on. He's trying to do the same thing he did.
Malik, you want to talk about sports. You want to talk about being an athlete. You want to talk about being a superior specimen. Home runs, touchdowns. None of it matters when you're in a wrestling ring, Malik. Mr. Melo, I will throw you around like the polar bear that I am. When I'm done with you and you're laying on the mat looking up at the lights and you get that 3-second tan on your face and you say, geez, man, that was fast. I'll say, you know what? Now you know.
Big West Wrestling, and it's great to see you guys again here. It's Malik Melo coming right back at you. It's a great day to be outside, as you can see. The sun is shining, birds are chirping. Might as well come back on TalkDown. This time around here, I'm up against one Deztro The Eskimofo. Eskimofo. Now, Deztro, as far as I can see here, you are way high up there in the Northwest Territories of Canada. Cool. Never been in any of the territories myself. When I'm not in BC, though, I tend to stay in the great province of Ontario, specifically Toronto, Ontario, the greatest city in Canada. It's not a well-kept secret. On Deztro, let's flash back to late April. So there was a video of you having your name dropped by Le Champion himself, Chris Jericho. And not gonna lie, man, that's really, really cool. I'm actually pretty jealous. He's one of my all-time favorites. I've also had a legend drop my name myself in 150 LAX Conan. Now, Jericho and Conan have had many battles back in the day. It's like how you and I hope we have many battles in the future. Key here, though, is that when we meet, Deztro, you will never, ever... Nope, not gonna do that, not gonna do that. I'll beat you down, you'll drink it in, man. Nope, not gonna do that either. Not gonna do that either. Deztro, when we meet, I'm getting the W. I'm getting the 3 count. Simple as that. Now you know.
Bam! Right out of the gate, Deztro the Eskimofo swinging for the fences, and Malik Melo, cool as ever. Interesting combination. Interesting contrast in styles. Let's continue on. These guys were a tag team last season. Almost got a couple wins. They're looking to build on that momentum. They've been making waves elsewhere in Millennium Pro. Here it is. Team Security implodes for your enjoyment.
Big West Wrestling Tuesday TalkDown. Now, you know, for whatever reason, Marty has decided to match me up against part 2 of Team Security, aka Jeff. Now, Jeff, I'm really going to step on your toes with this one, man. Let me remind you, we've faced off probably 4 times now in various battles similar to this one. And you haven't beat me a single time yet. Do you think that's going to change this week? Do you think you have a chance of beating me? No, I don't think so, man. I think I'm going to remain undefeated against you, and you're just going to keep losing to me every single time. Because you know what? The difference between Casey in Season 1 of TalkDown and Casey now in TalkDown is that now I have way more experience than I did then. Which is very unfortunate for you. Because it means you're going to get destroyed like you have every other time we've versed. If you think you're going to beat me, you played yourself.
Big West Wrestling Tuesday night TalkDown. It's your head of security, Jeff Christie. Now this week, Team Security splits up as I take on my partner, Casey. Now Casey, here's the thing. The only win you have is when Team Security's together. I have gone and I have beaten Sleazy Steve. Yes, it may not have been the Sleazy Steve we all love and what we all wanted, but hey, I'll take that win over Sleazy Steve. But Casey, again, the only win you have is when we're together. So I guess that's just an automatic L for you, my friend. But you know what? I wish you nothing but the best of luck.
I'll say one thing about our security boys. They are getting a lot more confident on the microphone. Hopefully they get better at wiping down the ropes and the canvas. You know what, folks? Jokes aside, July the 4th, Big West Wrestling was back. We were in Summerland, socially distancing. We had about 30 people in the building, but we made it work, and you folks came to yell. The hunt resumes, and you know what? Our boys, Dopes on the Ropes, the Two Clown Circus, they put a little video together for you to enjoy right now.
Shut up and sit down. sit down.
I hope you guys enjoyed that, because I sure enjoyed it. I was there taking a break, my ailing back. You know what? I'm not getting any younger, and I was the ring announcer for that, wearing the mask the whole time, doing what we had to do. However, August 15th, we've got the Okanagan Cup tournament, and you saw there at the end, Braden Goss stood tall with Jordy Taylor. Braden Goss won a surprise battle royal at the end of the night to earn himself a bye in the Okanagan Cup. However, as mentioned at the top of the show, the Speaking Out movement and the implosion of the Okanagan wrestling family, and Braden Goss felt it was in his best interest to take a break from Big West Wrestling and to relinquish the television title. And as I mentioned privately and publicly, I've apologized to Braden Goss. I apologize to all of you, like I said. I'm sorry, Braden, that you felt that the right thing to do was to relinquish the title and to walk away from Big West Wrestling, but I respect you for your honesty, for your candor, for your bravery. It's not easy for a young man to stand up to a wrestling promoter and to stand up to a wrestling promoter professionally like you did. And I wish you the best of luck. We look forward to having you back as soon as possible. I promise that I will work on cleaning the house and being a better promoter and leader myself. And I thank you again for your time, and I thank you again for calling me out, because not many people in this business do it. And of course, everyone is asking, after we dropped that announcement about Braden and the title July 13th at about 8:45 in the morning, we have been inundated on the Big West page about what's going to happen to the title, who deserves the title, what's going to happen, this, that, and the other thing. Ladies and gentlemen, give me a second to breathe. Let me figure this out. We will get back to you as soon as we can about what we're going to do with this tournament, what we're going to do with the belt. But right now, sit back and relax, because you saw her in Casey Andrews versus the World, and she won, and she shocked you all, literally and figuratively. The creepy little girl named Skye, and she takes on that grizzled, crabby veteran Mean Machine right now.
Greetings from parts unknown, the world's largest face painting factory, where legends are born and bred, be they warriors, be they barbarians, be they spoilers, be they mean machines. Skye, you are a child. I should call social services because you live in a creepy place. And clearly you haven't been raised correctly. But if I gotta discipline a child, I'll discipline a child. Mean Machine Sr., I raised 2 boys, and I made them men. And I'll turn you into a footnote in TalkDown history.
A couple weeks ago, I beat the world in Casey Andrews versus the world. The world! And now Big West Wrestling is so scared they had to bring out the legend, the Mean Machine, to take care of me. And from the star of your nightmares, the bear of your night terrors, I will get you. It's all fun and games. Can't get me.
Some audio issues there, new season, new cameras, new competitors. We'll figure it all out as we go. Interesting showdown. The show's been going great. Now up next, Jack Pride. You saw Jack Pride wrestle himself last season in our big finale. He is up again. Now he is up against Sleazy Steve, who looked like he was falling apart. Looked like he might retire. We didn't know what was up, but here he is, and we're about to find out what's up right now.
The return of Tuesday Night TalkDown. And for those of you listening at home, those of you in the Big West Wrestling audience, as far as you're concerned, Jack went away. Jack is gone. Locked deep in the recesses of our mind and never to return. The last time that we saw you, Steve, well, you looked a little tired. Something wrong, Steve? Something keeping you up late at night, wrestling in your mind? Is that doubt, Steve? Heed our words, Steve. As the man of two minds, we have a special understanding of just how the mind works. And when it comes to doubt, you see, doubt is a funny thing. It doesn't matter if it plants shallow, if it plants deep, as long as the seed of doubt takes hold so that it can grow and fester until you are left in a pool of your own crippling anxiety, wondering, what is the point? Does anybody even care? Why am I even pressing record? When we are tired, we are attacked by ideas we thought we conquered long ago. We are pride, and we are forever.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Ladies and gentlemen of Big West Wrestling, we are now in Season 2 of Tuesday Night TalkDown. But the last time you saw yours truly on Tuesday Night TalkDown, I wasn't doing too good. My mind was in the gutter. I wasn't in a good state. But then an unlikely foe extended their hand to help me out. Dopes on the Ropes extended their hand and helped me back up on my feet. And that is why yours truly is a part of the DWO. And the DWO is looking to take over Tuesday Night TalkDown, whether anyone else likes it or not. But on to other things. My first opponent in Season 2 is none other than Jack Pride. And I'm not going to lie, Jack Pride, the first time I saw you make an appearance on Tuesday Night TalkDown, I thought, hey, this is someone who can keep up to my level. And I've wanted that matchup ever since, and now we're getting it. But here's the thing. I don't care if I get Jack or Pride. It doesn't matter to me. Give me both at the same time if you wanna, because Season 2 is gonna be my season. I am the only man to defeat Justin Cider in Tuesday Night TalkDown competition, and Season 2, I'm gonna do it again and win the Internet Championship, because Season 2 is my season. So listen very closely, Jack. Why don't you just swallow your pride and admit you don't know Jack? Because I'm the better competitor here. Even you know that.
Alrighty guys, listen, I know what you're saying. Dope World Order. I don't like when I saw it either, but they sponsored the July 4th show, and the Dopes are paying for the August 15th show, so you know. You gotta humor those sponsors, right? Alrighty everybody, all that leaves is the main event. And this was a little bit different on July the 4th in Summerland at The Hunt Resumes. We had a live promo battle, glitches and all. We wanted to see if Lance Skullz and Justin Cider, if we took away the bells and whistles, if they could do it live and in front of a crowd. And we've got it for you here. It didn't end the way we thought. We hope it works out. Some of our footage we don't have. We're doing the best we can with the budget we got, which is a big fat 0. Enjoy! This Thursday, we're going to have a tribute to Braden Goss with a huge title defense he had against Vance Nevada. Hopefully Casey Anders will be here to talk promos with me. If not, we got that, and we will have a breakdown on what is going on August 15th. Here we go. Thank you, Sherry. Alrighty, gentlemen, this is how it's going to work. We're just going to wait for Ron McLeod to slowly make his way into the ring. This commercial break brought to you by Ron McLeod. Alright, gentlemen, man, this is how it's going to work. It's going to be a promo battle, like a rap battle you may have watched on, I don't know, some movie with Eminem. But whatever. There's going to be 2 rounds. One person will promo, the other person will rebuttal, and then we'll switch it around so they both get equal opportunity. Justin, you are the champion, and that's your champion's advantage. Do you want to go first in this round, in the first round, or second?
No one cares what you have to say. Put it away.
If you don't mind, I've actually got a few words to say to the family. A few things to address before we get started here. What's up, family? Heck, freaking yes. Now, before we get started in this very important promo battle, I have a few questions I've had to answer for my family. I'm not sure how to answer them, really. Questions like, why is it that they're changing the rules from a voting platform to a voting panel? Why is it that Justin Cider has to face the same people over and over again? Is it because Justin Cider's too much? Is it because Justin Cider's too much and the family's too much for everybody to handle? Well, you know what? I don't have the answer to those questions. But I do have the answer to this question. What am I going to do about it? I can pack my bags and leave? Bro, it's not me. What I'm going to do is come here every single week, like I always do, and continue to cut the best damn promos in the nation today, because Justin Cider and the family are here to stay. Now, as far as this promo battle, Lance, no romance. I'm so glad you made it to the big dance. But I'm here to tell you, friend, you don't stand a chance. I'm here to tell you in advance, you're just going to lose your pants. So even though I can beat you with just this first verse, there's 2 rounds, so I'll go first. Talk quality gives no shut long enough. I might be able to get this out. Now the thing is, I believe the problem here is that Lance Skullz has got a drinking problem. You see, he tasted one stick of Justin Cider in the Battle Royal a few months ago. And he came back and got absolutely smashed and hammered on Justin Cider when he came to challenge me for the championship. Yet, here he comes again. So the thing is, I want to help you. I'm your best friend. I want to help you. And the only way that you can really help yourself in this situation is to build up from a solid foundation. So allow me to help you hit rock bottom with one more stiff drink of Justin Cider.
Alright, so the champion first in this round. Now before we start, Lance Skullz, where's your gloves?
We don't have any gloves. We're clean people.
Luckily we didn't do a yellow and red card, because that's your first demerit. They're going to lose a vote for that in the final battle.
Nobody voted for him anyway.
Just saying. If you're not going to play by the rules, you're going to get punished. So at any point when you get this glove on, would you like to...
That's talent right there, brother.
Sorry, Mandel's what that is. Are you ready?
I'm ready to get go. Do something.
All right there, Justin. It's because I'm talking at a normal volume. What you need to know is I don't have a drinking problem. I have nothing to say that I'm so flustered by all these people. Oh, what am I going to say? Oh, no, I know. I feel I've heard that promo from you before on every other single episode of TalkDown. Because you see this. You said 75% of stuff you've said before, and 25% was nothing new. So, I am the real champion, and the reason they had to change the voting was because I was so good. I am the critical darling. Yes, I have not lost to you in no battle royal. I lost to a bear. A bear. Nobody mentions that bear anymore. What happened to that bear? all about Justin Cider, a guy who lost to Sleazy Steve. And now, there's Steve. What did you do to him? Why did you do it to him? He's a good kid. This is the example you want to lead by?
Yeah, Jessica!
We're gonna solve it. Hey, they're still out around.
I'm talking right now. You shut your hole.
And that's all I want to say on that.
Alright, here we go. That was the first round, like we said. Who thought that Lance had the best promo? And who thought Justin won that round? Alright, we're gonna have one final round. It's gonna be a hell of a lot shorter. Yeah. And Mr. Pillsbury, just take a step back.
COVID hasn't been trying to talk quality.
Challenger, you're up first.
Thank you.
I'm beating you.
Now, Justin Cider, I have a question for you.
Not another one.
It's a good question this time. What makes you think you can lead? Why do you need to lead these people? Do you have the answers for these people? You need your family? A dog needs to be led. Cattle needs to be led. People don't need to be led.
That's right.
See, you want to be champion for selfish reasons. You want everyone to follow you. My reasons, unselfish. Reason I wasn't in the tournament? Get the most eyes on me. Because the end result is this. More eyes on me, more eyes on Todd quality. That's what I'm here for. You can have your titles, you can have your family, but me being in the ring with you just puts more eyes on Todd quality. That's why I'm here. You, selfish. Me, noble. And to that I say, the mic is yours, sir.
Why, thank you, Mr. Skullz. So nice of you to go to Value Village and pick up a nice suit and a couple props for this little thing here today. I'm glad that you did such a great thing. Now, you can talk all the trash you want to about me repeating myself, but maybe I should inform you about what this business is about. What did The Rock say? What did Austin say? What did Hogan say? The best damn promo cutters in the business repeat the same lines. They have a catchphrase that everyone wants to hear. It doesn't matter what you say today, because the only reason that everybody here came here is because only one catchphrase they all want to hear.
Now that's
and that is that there is no promo cutter better than your censor button strutter, the entertainment provider, your best friend, Justin Cider. Really awesome, but the question is, why would you bring a guy to a promo battle whose mic skills mirror those of his on the top turnbuckle? Furthermore, Lance, if you really wanted to come and have a big adventure with Justin Cider, you didn't have to drive all the way down here. All you had to do was read. Read between the lines.
Malik Melo, smooth as ever, looking to move up the rankings. You know,
Shut up and sit down.